Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Municipality of Monroeville Zoning Hearing Board meeting for September 4th, 2019. Would you all please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for a moment of silence? I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Before we get started, on behalf of the board, we would like to express our condolences to the Vecchio family. Rollo Vecchio passed away last night. He's well known in Monroeville. He was involved highly in politics and cared about Monroeville Pitcairn for a long, long time. He will be missed. Okay, if you would please, roll call.
Mr. Rosapel?
Here.
Mr. Grisiak?
Here.
Mr. D'Agostino?
Here.
Mr. Zavarella?
Present.
Mr. Weldon?
Here.
Thank you. I'll entertain a motion on approval of last minutes.
Motion to approve.
Approve, second.
Motion to approve and seconded for the approval. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Minutes are approved. Thank you. Moving into new business. Paul, if you would, please.
The first item tonight is 19-22-A, Chris Morgan. Applicant requests a variance from section 207.8 of the Monroeville zoning ordinance number 1443 as amended to increase the size of an existing driveway beyond the maximum permissible 25% of the front yard. The property is located at 218 Londonderry Court, tax parcel 981-J-42 in the R2 one-family residential zoning district.
Thank you. Is there somebody here to represent this? Would you come forward, please? Would you sign in, please? State your name.
Jason Morgan, son of Chris Morgan, representing him who's out of town this week.
Okay. Would you raise your right hand, please? You solemnly swear that the information you're about to give tonight is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
Thank you. You may begin.
My father, Chris, who lives at 218 Londonderry Court, is seeking permission to extend his driveway a maximum of 3 feet. As you're looking at the house, would be to the left, simply to move part of his truck away from the garage so that his wife can back out. That would leave, with the full extension of 3 feet, that would leave 9 feet to the property line to his left. I believe he had spoken with the neighbor already, asking if, he would mind if he did that, and he got some sort of permission from what I'm being told, and that the neighbors didn't seem to mind with respect to doing that. It's not a large expansion, it's just to move 1 or 2 tire lengths, over to the side to move his truck off to the side to get her car fully out because she fears of scraping his truck as she's backing out. So that's what he's asking to do. It'll be of standard concrete, of standard pour, done by a friend of the family who is the concrete guy for Forest Hills Borough. So it'll be done, within code.
Is that all?
That is.
Paul, do we have any letters or anything from anything?
No, I do not have the consent that he mentioned there, so it may have been something.
I think it would, with the neighbor?
Yes.
I believe it was just a verbal
Okay.
conversation.
We don't have
between the
anything in
two.
the file for that.
Okay. Any of the board members? Any questions?
Only a question I have, so you're saying your father wants to build it to park his pickup truck on the side for his wife to avoid possibly hitting it. Is there a reason why he wants to go all the way back to the back of the house and not just even with the garage?
I didn't know he wanted to go all the way back.
We're just looking at the pictures.
Do you have a copy of the exhibit that he submitted? It just
I
may
have
be
some
drawn.
sort of drawing he gave me, which I can give you.
Thank you.
I don't know if that is.
What we received in our packet may have been drawn incorrectly. Here, you could put this on there, but we think maybe he wants to end the driveway at the front of the house, not the back of the house.
Is it in the driveway? Okay.
On the X.
I just may be confused by what the picture he has here that he gave to us.
It looks like it ends.
Yeah, I didn't see that before I came here. There's already a walkway to the side. There wouldn't be any room or any reason why he would have to go.
Well, that was my other
to the
question,
back.
because 3 feet that he wants to do is, I know his truck is probably wider than 3 feet.
Yeah.
So he would not be able to pull his truck
No.
back there. I was just wondering why he'd want to go to.
And there's already an existing concrete walkway that leads you back to the
Okay.
backyard, like a standard walkway on the side of a house.
Okay,
So I would venture to guess that that's drawn incorrectly.
okay, thank you.
Because it looks like the slope of the house, you'd have to excavate a lot of earth to take the driveway back to the back of the house, from the first picture you had up.
This picture right here?
Of the, no, the picture we had of the exterior of the house. If you were to put 3 foot to the back of the house, where that looks like gravel on the side there,
The left side of the truck. Or the right side, yeah, it would be left as he.
Looking at the house would be the left side, looks like there's stone on the side of the driveway.
up there on the monitor.
Oh, okay. So essentially where you see the stone, if you're standing in a driveway, the stone ends at the rear of his truck. So as it's
Okay.
parked up against the garage. And then you can actually see in the picture behind the shrubbery, the existing walkway, which, I don't know, what's that, 18 inches, 24 inches?
Okay.
Into oblivion.
So where you see the stone is where the concrete would be poured. And I would not see, and I could probably just speak on his behalf, any reason whatsoever to go beyond what the house is, because that would not make any sense whatsoever.
Okay.
So I think it's just from, what would that be, the sidewalk, to essentially the beginning of the house,
The garage
hence the
there.
garage.
Okay.
That would be it.
Thank you.
Let me just ask you this, Mr. Morgan, the drawing that you submitted that is somewhat different than what's in the packet of the board shows that the proposed extension, the 3-foot extension, ends at where the existing driveway ends now. Is that correct?
Yes.
So we
So-
have
make
conflicting.
that-
Right, we have two
Sketches.
different sketches.
Yeah.
But we believe this one was intended
Yes.
to be there.
Yes.
So it would end where the existing driveway ends. Is that
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Right. And there's already a sidewalk, it appears from the picture, that goes around the house, so.
Correct.
It would be almost duplicative to extend the driveway past the existing driveway. Is that correct?
Yeah,
The new proposed,
yeah, the new proposal, I guess you would consider the change in proposal.
right.
Wouldn't
Should we make
go
that
very much
exhibit
further than.
Yeah.
Part of the
let's-
exhibit,
yeah,
part of the
let's-
package.
Yeah,
His driveway thing.
yeah, let's use your drawing to amend our package, and we'll make that part of the record if there's no objection from you, Mr. Morgan.
No, not at all.
All right.
Can I take this with
You
me?
can take it all.
Okay.
You can have it, Paul. Do we have any more questions?
Nope.
Anything, anybody in the audience have anything? No? Nobody else on the board? I'll entertain a motion.
Motion approved?
Second?
Moved and seconded to approval for Mr. Morgan. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Paul, please.
Item 2, 19-23-A, Eric Anderson. Applicant requests a variance from section 207.3A, minimum rear and side yard requirements for accessory structures of the Monroeville zoning ordinance number 1443 as amended to construct a 10-foot by 10-foot shed that will encroach approximately 4 feet into the required 10-foot side yard setback for accessory structures and 6 feet into the required 10-foot rear yard setback for accessory structures. The property is located at 112 Windsor Court, tax parcel 860-C137 in the R2 Single Family Residential Zoning District.
Thank you. Mr. Anderson here? Paul. Sorry, I didn't look up to see you there. I was reading. Okay, would you sign in, please?
Yes.
You already have. Would you raise your right hand? Solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give in this matter shall be the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
Present your case.
Good evening. I have an updated kind of a diagram.
Okay.
Just kind of
Lay it right there in the middle on that spot.
face up to me.
Yes.
Okay.
And you'll zoom in and make it bigger.
All right.
I don't know why I'm looking up there. It's right here.
It's a minor modification to what you may have in your package. What it does is it identifies a line, and I'll describe. What I'm asking for is a variance to put a shed up. I've received a permit for the shed, and what this illustration down below shows is that between my neighbor's property and my property, there's a natural landscaping line that I'm trying to place the shed within to maintain continuity of the aesthetics of the property. By having it further out, it interrupts that aesthetics, but also makes it more difficult to kind of navigate behind it. And it's bookended between two trees, so I'm kind of nestling it within that space. So I guess in short, essentially, what I'm trying to do is to move that closer to the fence. That is my fence. That fence is already, offset. So the only property that would have any kind of visual connection with is my neighbor to the left. He's already, I don't have any documentation, but he's already given rubber approval. And having it set back within that space also helps to maintain the beautification of his property as well, as opposed to having it shed further out into the property. So that is my request to move within that 10-foot property requirement.
Okay, is that all you have?
Yes.
Paul, do we have anything from the neighbors?
No complaints?
Board members, questions?
None?
I don't have any questions.
I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second it.
Motion made and approved for Mr. Eric Anderson. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Paul, please.
Item number 3, 19-24-A, Love, Learn, and Play LLC, Terry Smith. Applicant requests a special exception as per Section 301.2, nonconforming uses of the Monroeville zoning ordinance number 1443 as amended, allowing for the expansion of a child care center business within the M1 Planned Industrial Zoning District. The property is located at 610 Beatty Road, tax parcel 855-D-173.
Thank you. Smith, come forward, please. You sign in. Would you announce your name to the secretary, please?
Sure, Terry Smith.
Would you raise your right hand, please? You swear the testimony you're about to give in this matter shall be the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
do.
Present your case.
It's pretty much, I already have an existing child care center, and we just want to go into a doorway. It's, I guess, because it's a M1, I have to come, this is my third time here, so I expanded. Now this will be the third time that I expanded within the same 610 Beatty Road. So pretty much I just want approval to be able to move into the space next door, which is just going through a doorway of the existing building.
This is for a preschool?
Yes, the preschool will be in this side. So I have infants all the way up to school age, but this is for preschool children that we're going to move to.
How many preschoolers do you have right now, or are you going to have, do you think?
In this space, about 70.
70?
You've been there going on 3 years now.
Yes.
We have nobody complaining on this or filing any paperwork or anything, Paul?
No correspondence from anyone.
Board members have any questions?
And I assume you have all the approvals for running the daycare.
Yes, our
in order.
license and everything is all up to date, and I've been in business almost 7 years, and this is just in this location for almost 3 years.
Very good.
Okay.
Paul, anything?
Nothing.
Entertain a motion.
Make a motion for a special exception for approval.
I'll second.
Motion to approve and seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Thank you, guys.
Good luck.
Good luck to you.
Thanks, Paul.
Well, nothing on the backside. I'll entertain one more motion.
Make a motion to adjourn?
Second it.
Motion to adjourn. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.